Hello everyone, time for another episode of Isolation Week in Review. And what are we going to talk about today? Basically, we're going to talk about one theme. What did the government tell us today? That in Montreal and in Quebec, we had the lowest in weeks, lowest death count. And hospital admissions are decreasing. And also cases, positive cases are decreasing. Although there still are, they're decreasing. So the government has decided next Monday, May 25th, they're going to gradually open up non-essential stores that have their own private doors. So if you got a private door, you are the lucky one that you'll be able to open. However, this brings back to mind. I want to do a little analysis. I did it for when they announced that for Europe and Greece, airline travel is going to start up in July, but at what cost? It's going to cost. It's going to, first of all, it's going to be expensive, but you're going to have to show up at the airport 4 hours before. They're going to have your temperature taken. And if you go above a point of whatever, and you have to go back home. So you wasted all that money, and it's non-refundable tickets, most of them. So you wasted all that money, and too bad, so sad. You lost your money. You can go back home and take an aspirin, and when your fever goes away, try coming back again. And then when you go to your destination, you have to quarantine for 14 days. Now, we're not all super billionaires. So when we have vacations, we have 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So if you're going to quarantine for 2 weeks, then you got 1 week to do the tour. Is it worth it? No, it's not. So that's for the airlines. But for stores now, I'm thinking clothing stores. People are going to want to try on their stuff. They're not going to just say, oh, look, that looks so cool. I'm going to buy it. $200. It's cashmere. I'm going to go home and try it on, and it doesn't fit. Then you have to go back and wait in line for another hour and a half to exchange it. But that's not a half of it. Looking at Greece that has already opened, they are on the ball. Okay, they have not cut corners. They're not taking any chances. The stores are open. The employees are wearing masks, visors. When you go to try on something, be my guest. Thank you very much for coming. Oh, but it doesn't fit. No problem at all. You leave the store, the clerk sanitizes the clothing. But what you're going to have to realize, though, is depending on how many times you sanitize the clothing. Okay, so let's say, you have a clothing on sale. People come, they try it, it doesn't fit, or they don't like the style, they leave. You're sanitizing every try. At the end of the day, 100 tries later, some poor soul is going to come, oh man, that is exactly what I was looking for. Oh, and it fits like a glove. Oh, yes, I am buying this. They buy it. They go home. All right, so tonight we're going to go out and party at a club that just opened up. And you wear your shirt, your sweater, your dress, whatever, and just play rips apart like the Incredible Hulk. That's what's going to happen when you sanitize, or when you... There was a term that we had in the 70s when you went to the dry cleaners. Martinizing. When you martinize, dry clean something repeatedly in a short period of time, eventually it will just dissolve. It'll just go. Okay? So, to the stores, I don't know how you're going to do it, but if you're going to be sanitizing every piece of clothing, at the end of the day, you're going to be, hopefully, for the customer's sake, you'll be stuck with all your inventory, or you're going to have a lot of complaints from the Better Business Bureau because people are going to be saying, well, wait a minute, I just took it home, I just put it on, and it disintegrated. So I don't know if it's a good idea for regular stores to open. Electronic stores, yes. Electronic stores, I mean, just like car dealerships, you know, you're going to go in, I want my tablet, let's go, hook me up, let's go, thank you very much, you leave the store, bum, doom, dam. Okay, but clothing stores, and to go through all that trouble to sanitize, me, I'm planning to hold on to this for another 30 years. Why not? Unless it tears, which it won't, and it would tear only if I tear it. With 30 years, I'm good. We make the style. Never mind what the fashionistas are going to tell you. Oh, but this year, the style is dark. So, when you go out, try to buy dark. No, I make the style. And I have this shirt for 30 years. This is the style. Emmanuel says this is style. So, don't sell me style. We make the style. People make the style. Not style make people. And that's it. That's our little blurb about Isolation Weekend Review this week. That's it. That we focused on that one item because basically that was the main item on all the headlines. Stores are opening back in Montreal. IS Montreal continues.